bro, put the stuff down. Yeah, and then the Beetle gets on him and crawls up his butthole and all that stuff. Hello, everyone. I'm Manic, and Blue Beetle was pretty disappointing. I mean, I didn't have too high hopes for it, but man, I would about wanted to just like stop watching. Like it's an all right movie, like, but like when it was out in theaters, like it wasn't a movie that I was like, oh, let me go watch Blue Beetle, like, because I didn't know too much about the character. Like I know extremely little about him. Like, yeah, I pretty much actually, what did I know about him before this? I knew that he was a beetle, and he's blue. Actually, yeah, I knew pretty much nothing about this guy. But yeah, I knew not too much about this, so I don't really have, like, I just saw it there and I just wanted to see it. But yeah, okay, let me get into my notes. The first thing is, I wrote that I know very little about this hero. This was after, like, near the beginning of the movie. He gets off the plane and everything, and he's coming home, and then while they're out there eating tacos or whatever, and then they're like, your dad had a heart attack. Like, the sister had to get them to say the dad had a heart attack. The garage got closed. Our house is also getting sold, and it's like, I know that they say, like, oh, we didn't want to worry about anything, but golly, tell him something. They told that guy absolutely nothing. They would not tell him anything about what was going on over there. Like, I know they didn't want him to come back, but golly, tell this guy something. At least say, like, dad had a heart attack, but he's okay now. Like, you could visit, but you don't have to quit school. Or, or like, man, like, you gotta say something. You can't just tell him. That's so much to say. Like, after not seeing him for so long, that's so much to leave out. Like, they told him nothing that was going on back at home. What else? Oh yeah, with the receptionist. Like, I know they were trying to be like, the receptionist was super rude or anything, maybe even racist, trying to say that she was racist. Like, she kept saying his name wrong. His name is Hame. Wait, I gotta listen to it. Hold on. Hame. Yes, Hame. Yes. So his name is Hame. But it looks like Jamie. Like, if you were to see him on paper, like, you would think, like, oh, it's Jamie. But then the receptionist says his name wrong. Like, he's like, hi, I'm Hame. I came to do the interview. And then she's like, okay, Jamie. Like, and then she keeps saying Jamie. It's like, how would she say it wrong? Because she doesn't see his name on there. He wasn't on the computer. Like, he said, oh, go ahead and go sit down or whatever, because she didn't know who he was. But if she didn't see his name on the computer, how is she saying it wrong? The only way she knows how to say it is how he said it, which was Hame. So why would she say it like Jamie? It's like, if a guy went up, if his name was like Jesus, he's like, oh Jesus, like, hey Jesus. Like, that doesn't make any sense because it's not written down anywhere. Why would she say it? Why would she say it wrong? Like, it didn't. Like, yeah, I'm guessing it's like it was meant to be like it was just weird the way they did it. Like, if they shown it on the computer, it would have made sense that they did that, but that didn't make any sense when she did that. And also, I saw another part when she was when Jenny was dressed up as the guy in the lab or whatever. She had the mask on. She was in the little overcoat or whatever. She was passing by that dude. What was his name? Jose. We found out that the guy that was in the office, or he was doing research on the Blue Beetle. She bumps into him and takes his ID card, and then she uses the ID card to scan in and steal the Beetle. and then she leaves. She runs away, and then we see Jose walk back into the room that needed the ID card to be scanned to get into, but he somehow still got into it. It's like maybe there was a passcode on there that he could use as a backup, but I don't know. Like I feel like they just didn't think about him not having his badge, so he wouldn't have been able to get in. Okay. Man, this is all like negative. I didn't like the movie too much. It was like yeah, it was pretty boring, and like in the parts, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of it. Okay, so my next note, I put his family kind of sucks. So I put that because after he gets the box, he has the blue Beetle in the box, and he's given his job. He just got the job, or the job by Jenny. Guard that thing with your life. Don't open it. Don't do anything with it. Don't do anything. Like, so then he brings it home. He takes the box home where he's not supposed to open it and he's supposed to guard it with his life. And then his family pressures him into opening the box. Like, okay, I can be okay with that. Them opening the box. They open the box. They see the Beetle in there. Like, they don't know what it is, but instead they pick it up. They take it out. And then they start tossing it around to each other, trying to keep it away from him. It's like, bro just got got the one job to protect this Beetle, and you're over here playing with it. It's like put the thing down. Like, this is like his only job, to protect the Beetle, and you're over here about to break it, trying to toss it around and all that stuff. It's like, bro, put the stuff down. Yeah, and then the Beetle gets on him and crawls up his butthole and all that stuff. It's like yeah. And then my next one is like the traditional family member death. So his dad dies of the heart attack. Just like every other superhero, it seems like every superhero just has to have a family member that dies that means a lot to him. It's like it just always happens. It's like, so I saw it coming. I wasn't sure which family member it was going to be, but I thought it was pretty obvious that somebody was going to die at some point. Oh yeah, the part that I did like, I liked that the family did come to save him. Like, they all had they equipped all the weapons and stuff that they came to save him. I did like that part, that they came to we could see all the different devices, the fist and the bubble gum too. The little Gatling gun, like that the grandma had, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I like that part. That part was all right. What else? Oh yes. Jose's sacrifice. I wrote about Jose's sacrifice. His sacrifice was honestly more funny than it was sad. It's like this whole time, we saw that Jose, like, he was a reluctant follower. He wasn't like 100% like, oh, who cares? Like, we'll kill everybody. Like, I'll do whatever you say. What's her name? Veronica, or whatever the big bad's name was. I'll do whatever you say. I'll do whatever you say. He wasn't like that. He actually felt bad for the for Blue Beetle, and he opens the door and gets him out, and then he's like I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. And then he just gets absolutely folded by the whatever the other guy's name is, Ignacio. He gets absolutely folded by him, and it's like, I would feel bad, but this guy, he's pretty much evil like the entire time. He did the research on the people. Yeah, he didn't want to do it, but he still did it. He went along with it. Like, he could have quit. I don't think any time they were like they were forcing him to do any of that, but he kept going along with it. So yeah, like I did not feel bad for that guy. Like you shouldn't have done that. Like, good that he had to change your heart, but see ya, I guess. I did like the part, like the Blue Beetle started speaking Spanish when it fully merged with him. Like it really became part of his personality. I did like that part, and like it actually started caring for his family. It was like it actually kept him from killing Ignacio, like saying we're not killers. Oh yeah, and when they were on when his family what's his name? Whichever character George Lopez was playing, he was controlling the Beetle, and then he stepped on a guy. He stepped on a guy and killed him. I'm pretty sure he killed him because he stabbed him through and then like shook him off. Like his family does not care about killing or not, but Blue Beetle, I guess he's different. I guess he does care about killing. His family does not. They'll if they have to kill somebody, they'll do it, I guess. What else? Oh yeah, I wrote like his powers. I started to understand what his powers were. Like his powers are like the Green Lantern ring, but if it was a suit, that's what I gathered. He can make any weapon. He can make any gun. It can pretty much be anything that he wants. Like at least weapon wise. I'm not sure if he can like do something. Like he could just like make a cup or something, drink out of a cup or something. I don't know if he can do that. Probably, but yeah, I guess that's what his powers are. That he can. It's pretty much similar to the Green Lanterns if it was a suit. So yeah, I guess that's what his power is. I guess I'll go to my next note. Leaving Beat Machine gate open. Oh yeah. Near the ending when they were, Ignacio was dragging Veronica or whatever her name was into the fire or whatever, and they had the little gate open, so that he could jump into it. But it's like, why did they have it open? Like he could have just flew after them. I know that he had a little bit before he was a little low in power, but he got the power back because he was beating on Ignacio. So would he not have been able to fly? I guess. Well, I guess maybe he wouldn't have been able to. So I guess that wasn't too bad. And then near the end, when he was talking to Jenny, offering her a ride, he was like, he just transforms right in the middle of the street. So it was like, does everybody just know he's Blue Beetle? Does he not care about hiding that he's Blue Beetle? Does he not? I don't know. I guess it's not a secret that he's the Blue Beetle or something. And then he flies away with Jenny, and then he leaves her bike. Her bike is just still there. He didn't even get her bike back. Man. And then my last note is Jenny's day is so they're gonna be making a sequel. I'm guessing Jenny's dad is alive, so that's I don't know if I'm gonna watch that. I'm not sure I'm gonna watch a sequel. I'm sure as you can tell by this video, I really did not care about this movie too much. It wasn't even like it wasn't bad enough to make fun of. So I don't have too many notes about it, and it wasn't good enough to like give anything, like add anything to it. It's just, there's some good parts, some bad parts. It was just a meh movie all around. It's like, I gave it a 5 out of 10, by the way. It's like, man, yeah, that's about it. I would go through the characters, but yeah, I don't want to. This movie's mid. I don't want to give it any more time. So, yeah. All right. Bye-bye.